Alrighty, what's up guys? Welcome back to the Let's Play Bioshock. We are now moving on to my favorite level. I can't wait. You may notice we're walking at like a fixed speed here. They're just slower than our normal walking speed, annoyingly enough. But there's a reason for that.
Cohen's an artist, says some. He's a Section 8, says I. I've seen all kinds of cutthroats, freaks, and hard cases in my life. But Cohen, he's a real lunatic.
Sounds like we're picking up some interference. Right. Anyway, a ton of new items are now available to craft at the UN event, including the Booze Hound, which I was mentioning earlier, which allows us to gain positive stat boosts from consuming alcohol. I will definitely be getting that eventually. We can now craft electric gel, trap bolts, which is something else, heat-seeking RPGs, that's the third ammo type for the grenade launcher, and some other stuff as well. So there's also some extra tonics like the Bloodlust, which I don't particularly care for, and other stuff like that. So now, that's pretty much all the stuff we'll be able to craft for the rest of the game too, but it's basically all the alternate ammo types we couldn't already craft, so good stuff. Crap! The Bathysphere is leaving without us.
That's better. Atlas Ryan. Atlas Ryan. Da 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 da. Time was, you could get something decent on the radio. The artist has a duty to seduce.
Can you see why this is my favorite level yet?
The spirit. So say goodbye to those two blowhards, and hello to an evening with Sander Cohen.
Right, so Sander Cohen was nice enough to introduce himself, and he is my favorite character in the game, and you'll find out why. Like all the other level-specific characters, he is completely insane, but for a very unique reason. He's an artist, and yeah, I'll let the game sum itself up from there on out. Anyway, when we come back out here, the hallway we just traversed through is now loaded with trap bolts, and so I'm going to use the telekinesis to throw whatever I can through them and try to trigger them all, so they all won't have to deal with them later. But he's going to stick some spider splashers on us, so the spider splashers are now back in action after taking a little coffee break there during the last level. But I suppose they were there, they just weren't as frequently spawning. But we're going to research them a little bit, and we're going to show Sander Cohen what we're capable of. Now, do be careful during this fight, because there is a ooh, I got the extra nutrition 3. I think I'm gonna equip that pretty soon. There's a display behind us that has some items in it. It's like a glass display on a shop back there, and if you break the glass there, it'll set off an alarm, causing some security bots to come at us until the alarm goes away, in typical alarm fashion. But you could just sit there and crap. I was afraid of that. Yeah, this will be a good time to demonstrate that, I guess. The static discharge managed to trigger that, so I guess I'm going to have to engage the natural camouflage and wait for... crap, I'm already under attack. Yeah, normally I could just sit there and wait with the natural camouflage for the alarm to go away. I guess now we're going to have to fight through it. If we can. Oh well, I forgot to heal. Anyway, at least now we can loot the items out of there. Now we're on the other side of all these trap bolts, and we can go ahead and just throw crap at them and try to disable them. That was the wrong plasmid, but I've been making that mistake a lot now, haven't I? Damn it, I did it again. I'm in the telekinesis. That's not what I had in mind to pick up, but whatever works. What would really be nice is I could pick up a Spider Splicer Corpse. That would be the best way to go about doing that. Nothing in there I can really even use. Yeah, that would have sucked had that second glass not already been broken as well.
I could smell the malt vinegar in this one. I've waited so long for something tasty to come to this little burg, but all that passed...
But yeah, so much for my plans of having Bioshock 2 and Bulletstorm already pre-recorded by the time that by this date, because Fall of Cybertron came out today, and I already went and picked up my copy and played a little bit of it earlier. I figured I was gonna have this uploaded earlier today, but I figured I would go ahead and record it now because I wanted to have a video ready before I got completely consumed by Fall of Cybertron. So, because so far it is actually really good. Anyway, now that we have this vending machine here, we're gonna buy some more liquid nitrogen because we've been using quite a bit of that, and we will continue to use quite a bit of it as the game goes on. So yeah, this is Fort Frolic. Fort Frolic is essentially a giant entertainment area. There's, you know, a theater area, there's some casinos, there's all this other stuff. It's a lot of artsy stuff and lots of entertainment stuff. I love this area though, and that crack in the ceiling with the water flowing through is a nice touch as well. And I just love the atmosphere in this level. It is so gorgeous.
There is richer to till. For example, I test you, little more.
Now granted, this level definitely derails the story quite a bit because the events that happen here have nothing to do with the rest of the plot, but the plot gets right back on track in the next level, so I really don't care. Otherwise, this is my favorite level in terms of gameplay purposes and aesthetics and atmosphere and everything, and characters. And Senator Cohen really doesn't let us be distracted by the other characters. He's like, yep, you are going to sit here with me and no one else. No Ryan or Atlas interference, which is nice. Even though they are much more crucial to the plot. Anyway, there's a turret down here. We can go ahead and auto-hack it like I've done before. I think we've already almost maxed out our research on it. We've gotten high enough to the level where we can auto-hack it, so I really don't need to be researching it anymore. There we go. Well, I guess I shouldn't have bought that liquid nitrogen because there's some right here anyway. The reason I'm going this way is before starting the actual main quest of this level that will allow Senator Cohen to allow us to progress to the next level is I want to go and pick up this area back here. Only exists for one reason and one reason only, that there's a Power to the People station back here, and I want to go ahead and get that before I start on the main quest. So that's why I'm going back here first, because it has no other purpose. The other areas in the level, though, we'll have to backtrack through multiple times in order to complete the main quest, and I can't really elaborate on why until it's actually explained to us what that main quest is. So for the time being, we're just going to go back here and get some more stuff, like these audio diaries and the... Oh, I don't have the booze hound yet. I need to get that as soon as possible, though. Yeah, freezing the camera is always a good idea. Just going to auto-hack it. Yeah, still have a few things I need to get before I can get the booze hound, some enzyme sample thingies. But yeah, just check your map to see where this area is, because like I said, there's an old liquor and cigar store back here where the Power to the People station is. And there's also an audio diary back here that talks about some random crap with the cigars and everything, so definitely appreciate the pistol rounds back here as well, the alternate ammo types, and go ahead and access this Power to the People station. What else do I need? I guess the next best one to get would be the grenade launcher damage immunity. I don't know, the damage upgrades for all the weapons, especially the grenade launcher and like the machine gun, are not especially necessary. But the ones like the consumption rate and the on the chemical thrower and the damage immunity on this one are really nice, just because it just makes them more efficient to use. Because now with the damage immunity from the grenade launcher, we can use it at point blank range and not take nearly as much damage from it, which is awesome. And so those nasty encounters with like, let's say the bouncer big daddies, we don't have to worry about. We've got another engineering tonic here. I need to be buying more slots for the engineering tonics. I really don't have that many in use. Mainly just because I'm not really worried about the security ganging up on me. I really don't have many problems with that. You know, let's go back in here and get the rest of that liquid nitrogen. Or at least as much of it as we can carry right now. But yeah, this level sees the return of the bouncers as well. So they took a little bit of a copy break too there. So we had 2 levels in a row where we fought the Rosies, and now we're back to fighting the Bouncers again. And they will interchange throughout the rest of the game between the 2 types. So anyway, now that we've done that, we can go ahead and go to where the Crazy Taxi Arrow is telling us to go, and that is our main objective. Now we need to go into this theater stage back here, where there's some piano being played by someone we don't know yet, but we can't get back there through this main door. We have to go up this elevator and go around the through the stage, or through the audience rather, through the what do you call it? The seating. But because I'm invisible, hopefully these guys will attempt to come at where they think I am, and it'll be in vain because they'll walk in front of the camera and have security bots set on there like, God, he was just right here. Anyway, we'll evade them using the elevator. They're like, oh, drat, he got in an elevator. Whatever will we do with our lead pipes and our crowbars? If only we had guns. We're just not that kind of splicer, apparently. What in the hell is going on here? That's a lot of dynamite.
Again, young Fitzpatrick.
He's got to be somewhere up there.
Oh God, you sick fuck, let me out of there!
Come down now.
Well, now, that was random
Death.
and spontaneous.
Burden of the
I like your style.
Capture. See young Fitzpatrick here on the stage.
God, everything he says could be a famous quote from this game.
So I may remember him. And now you've got Fitzpatrick.
So not only is Senator Cohen obsessed with art, but he's a harsh critic of it. You may notice there's a reoccurring theme in this level too, with all the paper mache or clay or plaster mold, whatever, people that are just sort of sitting there petrified. And I don't know what the significance of that is. It's just kind of there. It's just the pattern. It's just a running aesthetic pattern for this level, and it's really creepy, but really intriguing at the same time. Anyway, I want to go ahead and hop my way over here because there's a tonic over here that's just sitting pretty, waiting for us to collect it, but it's kind of hard to get to because that door is not open. We have to go and hop across here. Alarm expert. It's not really all that good either, but that'll cause a fixed encounter with a Houdini splicer that will appear up on the scaffolding, or at least he will at some point. It's one of the fixed locations that he'll teleport to. Telekinesis is actually working quite well against him. Go on the scaffolding. I think we missed it. Oh well. Other than that, there's just a few more things we can loot around here, and then I want to hurry up and leave. None of these items are really all that crucial. We need to be establishing what the main focus of this level is. Right here, this is another opportunity to really abuse the liquid nitrogen and the auto hacking, because there's 2 turrets there, and normally if you try to hack one of them while the other one is still active, it will the first one will start attacking the second one, and that's really aggravating. So basically what you can do is just using the liquid nitrogen, you can freeze both of them at the same time without having to use multiple castings of frozen, whatever you call it, Winter Blast or Electrobolt, and you can just auto hack both of them with the amount of research that you've done. So it's really nice. Only reason I showed that hack on screen is so I could talk over it, but we got some really good stuff in there. And I want to say there's a... oh yeah, the camera's already in the other room, so we already know how to get to that. And I definitely need some more film, so I'm going to stock up on it again. You should only have to buy film every so often just because of how long it lasts and how much you can carry.
You've your own canvas.
one you paint with the
And the fact that you found so much of it just lying around, especially in here.
Yes, I'll send you.
I love messing with that guitar.
But first,
That never gets old.
must be part of my masterpiece.
So anyway, this is just a little distraction up here. I'll be coming back here later, but for some extra audio diaries. But there's some funny dialogue we can get up here.
Regarding your review of Anna Culpepper's latest musical Insult, all the worthy artists in Rapture.
Might be some extra things I want to craft here, but who knows?
Musical gremlin is beyond my imagination. Where she is not derivative, she's boring. Where she's not boring, she's obvious. Where she's not obvious, she's dangerous.
I still can't get the booze hound yet.
Could you possibly think I would meet with
And this is his office up here, and he freaks out when he thinks that we're gonna come up and talk to him. Face is unbelievable. Anyway, yeah, now we gotta go return the, basically the recurring theme in this level is he wants us to take pictures of all the people that he doesn't like and return them to the center of the area.